All right, where are we? We're in the Mexican Valley tournament. We're in the weekend round in the rookie division. I think this is the only account that I have that made it to the weekend round. So here we go. Here we go. Continue tournament. Continue. Let's see, what do we got? We're on hole number 1. What is hole number 1? Hole number 1, if I remember correctly, it seems like it's super important. In here, hold on before I go too far. Let's make sure we got the old test pattern working, and I got my pin up, and I got everything going. All right, hole number 1, hole number uno. All right, we are hitting it out into this area, laying it up, and then this is the money shot. In my notes, I'm at plus 10, and I still haven't written down what club I'm in, so I have no idea. I was hitting at wherever I was at in my club, plus 10. And I've got an APOC. An APOC, I think that bag right there will work, but I think I was really, like, this is the bag. This is going to be my bag that I'm going to start using, because this Cataclysm is arguably, let's look at it real quick. Since I'm getting in here, since we're in the weekend round, let's look at Cataclysm versus Sniper. So the Cataclysm's got more distance. It's not as accurate, but it's got pretty good accuracy at 180. At least it's at a pure number. It's got more topspin. It's got more backspin, and it has more curl, and it's got less ball guide, but that's not a bad deal. So Cataclysm at 1 point, I think at 80 it's at 1.4 per ring. I'm gonna take that bag. That's it. Now, I think I was using my Grim Reaper on several of these holes. He's coming. I'm sitting on my back porch. It's Mother's Day. I just got done barbecuing for everybody. Got everybody in one house. Made them hang out all day. All right, here we go. I do not need that ball, though. I just need a Titan, the king of balls. Now, I need a 3-power ball. What do I got for 3-power balls? What are my options here when I get down to it? Are there any of these balls down here? I have a few of. I want to keep in mind I do have a topspin boost ball, which I might need that 4-power topspin boost ball. There is one of the holes that it wouldn't be bad to have a topspin boost ball. Precision balls, I got a couple. I have two precision power 3 balls. That's it. I have 5 power 2 precision. Yeah, not much. We'll have to see how it goes. I'm going to take a Titan right here, because if you can't hit perfect, you can't hit perfect. Titan. The king of balls. .1 times whatever the wind is divided by 1.3. Doing an APOC with the Titan. I'm pulling back to the +1 mark with 3 topspin. If I can find an opponent. If. That's a big if. It probably gave me a replay. Here we go. Sierra Plateau. Hole number 1. Okay, 3 topspin. I'm pulling back to the +1 mark. That's pretty much dead center. 3.9, 3.3 rings. There's 3. Exactly. Perfect on the way. See if we can just roll down to the end and not roll out. Whoa down, Cat Daddy. Whoa down. I almost want it to be, it's a tailwind day, so on a tailwind day, 3 topspin is the max. Maybe 2 3/4. On a headwind day, maybe 3.5. But pulling back from the red line like that so you have room. Sometimes you're bringing out the bigger ball so you can have room so that if you have a day that the wind is blowing the wrong direction, you can work the wind out and do the same exact shot. All right, plus 10. 1.1 times whatever the wind is. I've got my thorn. There's max club. And I'm about mid club right here. Mid thorn. 2.4 times 2.5 divided by 2.4 is 1.2 rings. 1, 2. Oh, I caught that great. Great to the left. In the hole. Woo! In the hole. Can't be good, be lucky. That's what I'm talking about right there. Can't be good, be lucky. Dunner's got a whole song for it. I can't remember what. He plays music in the whole bit. If I could get a hold of him. I actually have a brand new computer and I need to load OBS and all of the software and stuff on it because I don't have any of the software for dual streaming. It was a trick. We had to have all of the stars had to fall into a line. Hole number 2. What is hole number 2? Hole number 2. I do not remember these holes at all. Alright, I'm trying for the rough bump right here, and it is with a grizzly and a katana with 1 topspin. And my notes say minus 0.1, so try at mid minus 0.1. So it is whatever the wind is. It's the wind divided by mid club, which is 1.1 plus 0.1. Alright, grizzly and a katana. That's all I need. That's all I need. Grizzly. And a katana. Alright. Play it. Play it. Try at mid. Round down. Minus 0.1. Go first. Okay, 1 topspin. Find the spot where that works. 3.7, 3.26 rings. There's 3. There's 2.5, 2.6. Exactly. Oh man, is it going to be a nothing but a great day today? Man, it would have been nice for that one to go in as well. Oh man, that would have been so close on a perfect. Cannot hit perfect. All right, we gave ourselves a shot at it. We have 18 holes, and we want to give ourselves a money shot on all 18 holes. Whatever the best spot is to get into the cup, we want to be in that spot on that shot. Let's see if we can get all of our layup shots right. Grizzly, 2.4. They got a 2.4 wind. 2.4. That'd be 2.1 rings. Let's see what they move it. They moved it almost 3. And I'm not sure they moved it at the right angle now that I'm looking at it. I overpulled it. I think I would have lost the shoot out there too. Maybe. That was like 2.5, almost 3 squares. Yeah, they're closer. They're a square and a half. Square. Yep, they are definitely closer. Definitely. Kmart sucks. Good game. Good luck, my man. Good luck. Exit out. All right, what hole are we on? We're on hole number 3. What do we have here? We have this. I think I've gotten one Albie this week, but it sure would be nice to get one here on the weekend round. So I'm going to this area right here. On my drive, I've got an APOC and a Kingmaker. I'm doing 3 to 3.5 topspin, just depending on which way the wind's blowing. Plus 20 on the drive. So 1.2 times whatever the wind is, divided by 1.3. And on the second shot, I've got a Grizzly, a Graham Reaper, or a Thorn. I think you can get into your Thorn range if you can get up there. I'm gonna take a. Let's look at my bag here. Let's make sure I've got a bag that's got a Grizzly and a Thorn. If I am in the right range, Kingmaker, not a Titan. Surprise. Kingmaker. Play it. I got an equation for the first shot. Now I got to remember, okay, on the second shot I was taking wind off, but I'm not sure that still works. I'm not sure that still works. I think I have to add wind on. I think I have to add on 10% on the second shot. I think in the qualifying rounds the wind was like where we were actually taking a little bit of wind off, but in the opening round it switched and we had to add wind on. We'll see. Three to 3.5 topspin. I didn't write down where I pull it back to. I didn't write down if I was at the +8 or +12 mark or where I was at. I suppose you could try and get on here if you really brought out the right stuff and went for it. You didn't try and go on because there's sand there, but you tried to go straight from where my opponent was and just try and get over on that side. There's probably some shots. 3 to 3.5. I'm gonna go a ring and a half. It's 3.5. 3.23 rings. Here's 323. I'm going to lean just a little that way. Hitting it dead center perfect. And we'll see if I over pulled it right there, if it clips. Made it through. Excellent. Excellent. All right, we're aiming. Okay, this shot should be, I'm going to do plus 10, 1.1 times whatever the wind is, divided by wherever the hell I'm at and whatever club I'm in. I'm thinking if you have a precision ball, that might not be a bad deal right there. If you come out here with a precision ball, because you can try and get super close. You might be in the sand, but if you were really trying to go for the rough, if you came out of it and ended up over there on the right hand side of the cup, on the fairway, that little fairway clip that's right there, that would be fine, because you just have a straight up, you could run your topspin out. But if you were in the sand or the rough right there in front, trying to just blast it down there and had a precision ball, that wouldn't be a bad shot. Wouldn't be bad at all. Okay, there's max grizzly. There's min. So there's mid. And I'm eking min right here. 4, 5.5. .4 divided by, I'm at mid grizzly, which is 1.1. 3.4. All right, I guess I'm doing the wind. I'm talking to myself before I run out of time. Hitting it perfect. Wow. I didn't think I was going to have enough time to go by. I was going to let it go. I was a little short and to the right. I didn't pull it enough, but I would have been a little short. Even if I would have. That's disappointing. I had to reinvent the wheel there. I did get the 5.5 backspin right. 1-to-1 and didn't pull it enough, so it should have been 20%. That's 20. I probably should take my putt before I run out of time. In the hole, in the hole. Hole number 4. Hole number 4. What do we have in store for us? It's a par 3. I'm doing some backspin shots on these, and this one I have on my notes at Grim Reaper, and I'm playing it at minimum club 1.5, max backspin. I'm playing 1-to-1 plus 10% plus 0.1. So it's 1.1 times whatever the wind is, divided by 1 plus 0.1. Let's make sure I have a green. Man, I'm sitting here, I'm talking to myself. Look at that. Look at that. I'm so engrossed in it. I'm going to make sure I bring a Grim Reaper. So what I'm doing with my Grim Reaper is I'm at minimum club, which is 1.5 per ring. But I'm adding on, I added on 50%, and I still needed to add on more. So I went to 1-to-1. Because 1.5 times the wind divided by 1.5 is, those balance each other out, so it's whatever the wind is. So now I'm adding on to the wind. So I'm at 10% onto the wind plus 0.1. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And I'm going to get this all amazing stuff done with a Katana. I should buy some of those just to make sure I have some. Select it. Max backspin, 1 left side spin. All right, here we go. All I got to do is plug in the wind. I am ready. Let's get a hole-in-one right here, right now. I have gotten some hole-in-ones this week. I'm pretty sure I've gotten an Albie or two. I actually didn't do too bad in my other accounts. I just wasn't consistent. You gotta shoot the minimum score, and then you're not trying to pick up shots so you can cover yourself for ones that you dropped. It's max backspin and one left-hand side spin, wherever that works. I'm in my Guardian. .3, 4.83 rings. Hey, get in there. There's 4.83. Hit in dead center perfect. Dead center perfect. Oh, that close. That close. And I set it up on that side of the cup, but I'd have to go back and look at it. I might have overpulled it. Which way is the wind blowing? I did. I slightly overpulled it with the plus 0.1. It was right on today. 1-to-1. Was it the plus 0.1 or was it the 10%? I'm not going to do any of that bounce stuff. I think that there's going to be some fails. There's going to be some people that are going for doing some stuff that aren't starting off on the green side. And I'm going to start off on the green side. So if I fail on the green. And I can go up there and make my putt. I want to use enough backspin that the backspin's going to take hold no matter what happens. If my finger slips off, my stylus slips off, and I shank the shot, it's still going to end up on the green. Here we go. I'm getting out on the course. All right, it's a draw. It's a draw. Damn it. Hole number 5. What is hole number 5? Let's go look at it. My notes say APOC Power 5 ball. And I think there's 2 holes in a row that I use a berserker on. This might be the section 5. Are we on 5? We're on 5. Yeah, this is the first one. This is an on or bust. Which way's the wind blowing? That's going to make a big determination for us. That wind's not helping or hurting us. But having a ball that's got a little bit of topspin boost, and this is one of those, I haven't been quite making it out. My trajectory hasn't been too bad, but I haven't been quite making it out. Just like a 2. More side spin would be better. But beggars can't be choosers. Let's see if I have any good 4 power. 3 power is not going to get me there. Well, it would get me there, but I'd have to do max overpower. And I think with yeah. That albatross ball has only got 1 side spin. And I'm looking at this other one, it's only got 1 side spin as well. Alright. The deal here is you can't put on too much curl. You can. All right, I'm going to add on 10% on the drive. 1.1 times the wind divided by 1.3. All right, let's get at it. I think that you're going to have to set this shot up different every wind direction, because you'll have to go out there and find the spot that you want to hit. I keep getting my curl wrong. I either under curl or I'm over curling it. Okay, I want to go into this zone. I want to go three two, 3.2, 2.7, 2.7. That is a bad spot to be in. That might not be too bad. I might be able to get out from behind those trees and on the green so that I can recover. And I might have a shot at it, but I doubt it. I think my shot's just going to be to get up on the green, because this ball's only got one side spin. So there's a couple recovery shots that I've missed this week. It's actually what's cost me in my other accounts, is being in a spot like this where I had to do a recovery shot. In this particular course, if you get caught up in the stuff and have to do a recovery shot, some of these shots are pretty technical. We'll see. We're gonna find out. I think I might be in a spot of bother where I have to scramble. My opponent is in not exactly where they wanted, but they're in a good spot. If they hit that perfect, they're in the spot. And I actually have a shot at it. Look at that. Looky. There's max, there's mid. I'm in the 8th. I'm in the 16 and it's 16 to a ring. So 2 divided by 16, it's like 0.2 of a ring. And I hit a 1 ring great to the right. 1 ring great to the right. Arrgh. I wanted to go back and look at it so you could see how much that moved it, because it probably moved it with that wind direction. It probably moved it about a quarter of a cup. With a 2-mile-an-hour wind. This is the thing right here, is having these precision balls for the shots where it's almost more than 50% of the time we're going to end up in the rough, because we're trying to get over there. We might get over and then we got it made. But if we're in the rough or in the sand and we have a precision ball, that really helps, because there's a lot of those types of shots that you just barely miss the perfect. Having a precision ball and being able to just catch the perfect is awesome. Good game, my man. Good game. All right, hole number 6. What is hole number 6? My notes say APOC Berserker, Sniper, mid, 0 to the cup. And I was going over to here and then trying to take this shot coming in. But I was having some difficulty on this side, but I'm going over to this side with an APOC and a Berserker. APOC and a Berserker. Berserker. Okay, let's make sure we got a sniper. Are we doing a sniper? I'm doing a sniper, and it's mid-club, plus 0 to the cup. Let's make sure I have a sniper. I think I was doing, I've got that Cataclysm bag. Let's make sure I have a APOC and a sniper. And I got the right ball. Let's go. Let's go. What am I doing on the drive? Plus 20 on the drive. 1.2 times whatever the wind is divided by 1.3. If I can find an opponent. If. I'm doing mid sniper to the cup. 0, plus 0. Put it all on. Three. 2.76 rings. 2.76. And I hit it great to the left. That's going to be bad. At the very end of the run, it'll tail off into the rough as it's cruising across the fairway. And I got super lucky. I didn't tail off. That should give me a straight up sniper shot to the cup. I actually got a little farther. There's a rough bump that you can do there with a sniper. It's an eye rough bump, but it's a pretty wide. You're in a spot where it's coming up to I think it's a sand trap, and you're out here in this wider area doing this rough bump. So it's not too bad. You got a little bit of room on the left and the right. But I think I've actually hit past that area where that shot's not in the cards unless I have a ball with a lot of side spin. My opponent has hit it forward. I got a Grizzly. Max Grizzly. So 1.0 per ring. $3.2. $3.2 exactly. And a fucking great. A great to the right. A 75,000 ring great to the right. AKA 1 ring great to the right. And it came in on the left hand side. What does that tell you? It tells you I didn't pull out enough wind on that at all. I should have been like plus 20%. I should put that on there for the back. Maybe on the back it'll play the same way. Plus 20. And I wasn't a Grizz. I've been playing that with a sniper, a mid-club, because I've been clipping the rough coming through there on that drive shot. You can go back and rewind it. There is a pad right there that you can use to get to the cup, but the problem that I have with that pad is you have to hit it just right. Otherwise you'll fly off the back. Because you got to put enough topspin to get from that pad over to the cup. And then it wants to scoot out. And it's very easy to overshoot that. Now my opponent was successful, but I've been in that spot where I've been stuck in the sand and I've overshot it. So hell, if it can happen to me, it can happen to anybody. Maybe. Maybe some of this stuff it only happens to me. Like I'm the only idiot that's out there that's thinking about it that way or playing that way. Maybe not. You're all listening and watching the video, so you must be thinking the same way. All right, hole number 7. Hole number 7. Okay, we got another one of the par 3s here. Let's go look at this, because these par 3s, I started doing some backspin stuff, and I feel like I've actually got a shot at it. This one right here, I have made some hole-in-ones on this, but this is a dangerous hole. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Is this the one? This is the one. You know, which way's the wind blowing? Boy, oh boy. Okay, it's with the Grim Reaper. It's 1.5 per ring. 5.5 backspin plus 85% at 1.5 per ring, so it's 1.85 times the wind divided by 1.5. Okay, I'm going to do 85% on this hole, plus 85%, so that equates out to 1.85 times the wind divided by, I'm in minimum, wherever that puts me on my club, it's at 1.5 per ring. I'm in minimum club, 1.5. That's what I'm doing. Is that right? Is that the right hole? Yep, with 5.5 backspin. All right, I have my equation. Almost feel like I need to practice this hole one time just to get it out of my system. All right, I'm gonna practice this hole one time. I see the practice. I wish they had that in flashing letters right there, red, glow in the dark. I might be able to get a practice opponent. Maybe. 5.5 backspin. Here we go. Here we go. I'm getting out on the course. What ball do I have? Navigator. Navigator. 3, 4, 5 and a half. No side spin. 4.4. 5.42 rings. I want to make sure I am like one ring off. .42 rings. 5.42. Hitting it perfect. Hit the rough. Just a little teeny bit off. I could pull it more than 85%. And we've got a little bit of a headwind today. Man, the dangerous part thereof is pulling it off. When you're pulling it with that wind angle there, we're pulling it off the rough, and we're pulling it, the farther we continue to pull it away from the rough, the more we're hoping that the wind's going to push it back to the rough, and we're getting a long ways away from the rough. I like it better when the wind's going along the rough, so no matter what, you're always in the rough. The most important part of a rough bump is hitting the rough. And then we can worry about getting out of the rough. See, I don't think they intended for that to be a rough bump. I don't. All right. I almost think I need to pull it just a little bit more. We'll see which way the wind is blowing. Maybe we can catch a little teeny bit better angle. And just almost double up on the wind. It's a draw. It's a draw. Okay. Hole number 7. Let's play it. Let's play it. Tee it up. Tee it up goes first. I want to go first. Come on, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm red hot and rolling. Tee it up goes first. Damn it. Let's see what tee it up does. Tee it up is going to look around and see what they can get. I don't know how these people can see. I mean, you can't see what you're doing with the spin. You're just putting some spin on it and then going and looking at it. I can't figure out eyeballers. Now, theoretically, they didn't move it enough, so it should come in. Even if they hit it perfect, it should come into the left. And they hit it 7,000 rings great to the right, and that is probably going to help them. Jeez. They still hit it to the left. Okay, 2.7. 2.7. 3, 4, 5.5. Backspin. No side spin. You're right down on it. 2.7, 3.33 rings. Three. Pull it 3.5. Isn't it perfect? Yeah, I still didn't pull it enough, but it did bring it closer to the cup. It was supposed to be 3.3, and I moved it 3.5. Closer. Close. I'm making some notes. Making some notes for the back. You never know. It might not run that way on the back. And what it'll do is it'll run like you had it in your notes for the front. So like if you were working on your notes for the back, that's why you'd have to practice it. They want you to practice this because they got it changed, but then when you get on the back, you're on the change, and it's different. It went back to what it was before. You'll never know unless you practice. Hole number 8. What is hole number 8? I think this might be our last. Do we have an opportunity? We do have an opportunity. I'm trying to get up here into the front so that I can get into my thorn range. And with a thorn, I've got max backspin plus 25%. That's where I'm at. It's plus 25% to the cup. I think the last time I hit in here, I was actually farther into it than I had thought that I was going to get. I'm going to play it with a katana. Katana. Select. And I'm going to play it with thorn. Let's play it with that bag. I don't have. All right, there we go. Here we go. Plus 20 on the drive. 1.2 times whatever the wind is, divided by 1.3. every hole you take a driver shot. But the next shot, the money shot, it's going to be different. It may or may not be the same from one hole to the next. I like the money shot that they have if they get all the way to the front up there. That's another hole right there that it might not be a bad idea to try and hit yourself into the sand. It would be easier to make, like aim at the sand and try and end up in the sand and then bring a precision ball for the second shot, because you are definitely, and hit it perfect and it goes in range. See what the wind is. 3.7. I think I was running max topspin. That was like 2 rings off. It'd be like 2.5. 3.4. 3.4 rings. 3.41. There's 3, 4. Yeah, I'll add the 1. Isn't it perfect? Getting up there to the front. Nice and flat up there. You can't overshoot that. But you're way up front. They're in the range right there. They hit that perfect. They're in the hole. And it is really, I would have put myself right on the edge of the cup. Because if the wind's not a factor, it might be a little bit of an overpull. And it was an overpull on that side. That's why I think it was going to go that direction anyways. All right, 1.25 times. There's max. I am at mid club. 2.4, 2.6 divided by 2.4, 1.35 rings. .35 rings. Right there. Go in anyways. I would have loved to have seen what I think I would have missed right on the other side. That's one of those ones that's hard to tell. It could have just went right in, and the speed was right, everything. Not a perfect. Another good position for a precision ball. I don't know that I've hit any shots perfect today. Man, I'm lucky I'm not in the hole. I think I'm actually 1 up. I haven't really been paying attention. I need to pick up 1 more to put myself so that I'm like in the hunt. Otherwise, I'm going to have a spectacular back 9. I don't want to have to do that. Are we on hole number 9? I think we might be. Yeah, that was hole number 8. Hole number 8. All right. I need to get an Albie on this hole, so hole number 9. Let's go look at it. Where's the spot to be? The spot to be is right up front right here. And you want to bring a big enough ball so that when you can start off in front of that and go at the cup. And if you don't have a big enough ball so that you can start off in front, or you don't get enough forward momentum in order to be able to start your first bounce over here, and you've got to start off on this side, you got to bring a ball that's got side spin, because you're going to be facing in this angle. And you'll need side spin to bring yourself around. Otherwise, you're going to have to pinch yourself up right here. So what I'm going to do is look to see, number one, which way is the wind blowing. The wind is not helping us, and it's on the slightly hurt side. If we're drawing the straight line, we're on the slight suck side. So we do have a little bit of headwind, so it might be difficult to get down into that spot without a topspin boost ball. Hey, not quite yet. Not quite yet. This might be where I want to bring out one of those balls that's got the topspin boost. And the deal is that neither one of the ones that I have good side spin, and it wouldn't be bad to have, if I can get far enough forward on the second shot, it wouldn't be bad to have the I want to bring that bag right there. That there bag. See if we can get an opponent and get an Albie, or at least put ourselves in an Albie spot where we have an Albie shot at it. My notes say to the cup, plus 10 to the cup, maybe plus 40. So I guess I have no idea. APOC, 30%, 3 power ball, or a 5 power ball with topspin boost. Plus 20 on the drive. Plus 20 on the drive. Times the wind. Divided by 1.3. My opponent goes first. They got a 3 power ball with 5 backspin boost, 4 side spin, 5 wind. Now, you can shoot for this one, but we're really shooting for this one up here in the front. We're trying to get bounce, steady bounce, and bleed through that rough area and have our trajectory right so that we bleed out into the fairway. That's the goal. Perfect. Going against that little teeny bit of headwind. Let's see how much it lays that ball down. That's not that bad. That's a pretty good effort. Pretty good effort for a power 3 ball. Let's see what we can get done with a power 5. 3.1. 2.86 rings. .86. There's 2.86. That was like 1 ring great to the right, and I don't think that'll kill me. So it'll either make it through or it won't. But I don't think that shot killed it if it doesn't make it through. Get out there! Yes! Yes! Woo! In the fairway. Look at that. That was every last drop in the tank right there, boys and girls. And I have no idea what to do to the cup, so I'm going to just do the plus 10. 1.1 times whatever the wind is, divided by wherever I'm at my club. I have no idea. I'm not sure I've made it. I've tried some other things this week on this hole just to see what was possible, and I've laid it up way up at the top, and if you lay up way up at the top, you really need a big hitting wood. It does look like there would be a rough bump right there. It seems like this hole is way off, like you need to do the 40%. Let's see. Grizzly. There's Max. There's man. I'm at minimum fucking club, which is 1.4 per ring. There's 4 backspin, 5 backspin. 4 times 3.4 divided by 1.4 per ring. It's 3.4. I got to do the math. I was trying to get it all done before I ran out of time. I knew I was running out of time, so I was trying to concentrate. Did not pull it quite enough. I did a 40% pull right there, and at minimum club it's 1.4, so that balanced each other out. So it was just the wind, and I should have did the wind plus 0.1. One to one plus 0.1. Damn it. Grizzly. 1 to 1 plus 0.1. Making some notes. Damn, that was close. Close. All right. I didn't do myself any super big harm on the front, but I didn't do myself any favors either. Because you got to come in with a 14, because I think no matter what, like, you're not going to get a banner with a minus 28, but you're not going to, but in order to bridge that gap to get to 29, we got to be on this track. And then we got to hope that, like, one of those par 3s or one of those par 5s, we can pick something up, and that you know, or we can get on top of the +2 that we already need to pick up in order to be competitive in this tournament. So that means that now instead of having to pick up 3 on the back, I got to pick up 4. At least. That's just 27, 28, 29. Fuck, I'm going to have to pick up a whole bunch on the back. We need to be at a 15 right there, so we're 2 down. 2 down. So now we got to pick up 3 again, so now we're 5. Now, in my mind, I got to pick up 5 on the back. I got a lot of work left to do. A lot of work. Otherwise, it's like, you know, I'm not sure with tiebreakers. Like maybe a top 20. I'm not sure. Let's see what kind of tiebreakers I have. I have a 27, so I didn't shoot, and I did get a 14, so I don't have bad tiebreakers, but we want to try and finish up. When do they quit giving out berserkers? They quit giving out berserkers. You want to be in the top 10 so you can at least get your berserker inventory back up. But I might be in the top 25. Then I'm just back in the berserkers, or the titans, the king of balls. All right, thanks for watching. I will see you on the back. We'll see how I do, and we'll see you then. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, hit subscribe, hit the like button, ring a bell, leave a comment, do all that good stuff. I'm going to work on, next week I'm going to work on stuff for videos for the grid, and we'll try and work something out. I'll see you then.